Morning folks, oil painting on this 2mm MDF primed with PVA glue mixed with chalk dust. It's nice and toothy. I really like to add more chalk to it, but it's quite a process really, just working the chalk into the dilute PVA glue without it getting too sloppy or forming hillocks, but that's okay. I was thinking of priming that, well, giving that a ground colour of burnt sienna, but I won't. There's some of the darker colour of the MDF shining through, or showing through. The reason why, it's a bit obvious, but the reason why we prime with a colour, or a neutral colour, a mid-tone, like burnt sienna, or a thinner coat of burnt umber, is that it gives you your values, your tone values are right when you put a colour on. In other words, if you put a dark colour onto a white background, it will look far too dark against the white, so you would lighten it to make it, give it the value that you think it should have. But if you do that throughout the painting, you end up with a painting that's far too light, because you've overcompensated. But if you work on a mid-tone, you can go either way with the darker or the lighter colours, and the values will be approximately right. But of course there are exceptions to every rule, and that's why we paint a colour over these. I could do that now, but I won't. I'll just go straight in. I'm a bit more experienced than others, some others, and practice over the years has given me a bit of an edge on that sort of thing. So a bit of oil. Here's my palette. This is yesterday's palette. Cadmium yellow, pale, a bit of yellow ochre, cadmium red, ultramarine, black, burnt sienna, and some viridian. So what I want to do is just get a nice dark, dramatic colour, bit of white. With a dramatic sky, one of my watercolour skies here, I think. I'm using a bit of walnuts, is it walnut oil? Refined linseed oil mixed with a Winsor & Newton dryer. Could mix a little bit of black with that. I'm working from a watercolour that I did a couple of weeks ago in sort of a Lake District sort of scene. And we'll work into that. Now we'll have a bit of that reflected in the lake, sort of a Lake District type of painting. Right, okay, we'll let that dry off a bit. And I'm going to work in some light now. So a bit of ochre. Now let's find a bit of cloth. I'm not going to clean my brushes, other than in a towel, but just my worn out brushes. But provided you keep your brushes clean when you finish, particularly with acrylic, to stop the build up of paint in that part of the brush, because eventually it creeps higher and higher and you've just lost your brushing basically. I don't think that's dark enough, but I'm going to work at that. Well, I know it's not dark enough. I use quite a bit of medium in that, but just to put a first coat on. So we're just working some cad yellow, touch of red, bit of medium, So we can carry that light through the water. Bit of ochre. Just a touch of yellow. Right, now we start to blend that. Clean the brush. Oh, look, I'm going to have to dip that into some PVA glue and stick it back in the ferrule. Right, bear with me. Get my can of PVA glue. Well, I'll put it on the floor in case I drop it. Alright, I'll just dip that down there. Right, and bung that top. Just put that back in there. It's dripping a bit now. A bit of tissue, just wipe it. Okay, I'll just force that brush back in, and that'll be drying by the time there we go. Nice. Brush repaired. If I was selling millions of pounds worth of paintings, I would throw the brushes away after every painting, I think. But since I'm not, I have to be frugal. Like most of us, art materials are quite expensive, as don't we know? Well, I'm glad so many of you have looked at my little video clips of Morden Hall Park from yesterday's bike ride. It's a lovely, lovely park, really gorgeous. Right, I'm just going to darken that top there. I'm not going to put any medium in that. Just there's plenty on the board now. Keep working at that. See, by gradually feathering the paint, the cadmium is quite strong. It's got a bit of yellow. And get some nice light in the middle of that. Oop, look at that. Ah, clean up. I'm working with the with my little makeshift palette on my crossed legs. I'm sitting down. I always sit down to paint, unless I'm demonstrating, which I will be doing tomorrow night. Right, where's my cloth? Where's my cloth? What I'll do, I've got a lump of, I use that from watercolour, but because it's close to where I'm working, my right hand, I tend to clean the brush, the oil brush on it, so I'm going to put another bit of toweling instead of that bit, so I can just clean my brush now. And get a bit of Well, I'll leave that alone for a minute. It's not as dark as I want in there, but I want lots of nice colour with a bit of white in the centre of that. I'm going to put in some cliffs, so a little bit of distance. A bit darker than that, I think. And then we'll slightly warmer. Let's get to our warmer colours now. Some warmer colours in here. Just putting all these extra planes in. Okay, I'll change the brush now. See if I've mucked up with that. My favourite brush. Look, all broken. Got to put in some of that blue. Alright, okay, so it's a bit more dark on there. Right, we'll look at that and see if we can improve that. But we want to get this light in the water. No reflection there. Yeah. How's that showing? Yeah. I'm going to put a tree up here. I'm going to put a beech in now. Warm colours, so burnt sienna. I need some light on that bit behind, so we get a contrast in there. In case there's all that light on. Right, I'm going to go back in that dark. I've probably come a bit too far over with that background, so we'll get a bit of counter change in there. Let's just get a little bit of light in there. It's a bit wetter. Not right. Not right. So black, red, yellow. Oh, not happy with that, but we'll go back to our beech. Get some warmer colours in here. Sorry, I'm just distracted for a moment. I've got a lovely t-shirt on today. It's from our times in Florida, in St. Petersburg, Pinellas Point to be more exact. My sister has a holiday house there opposite relatives. And it's a t-shirt. I've been there, got the t-shirt several times. It's the Hurricane, St. Pete Beach. Okay, let's go back to that sky while I think of how I can improve around this area here. Just a bit of red and blue and a touch of black. I want a gentle sort of right, go back into that that light in that sky. Bit of Turner. Well, I quite like that. I'm not sure about my clump of trees here. Probably need more contrast. I'll just clean my brush in the towel now, because I want to just get that light under those cliffs, or peninsulas. So I get a bit of light, bit of ochre. a little bit of light on there. Right, well I'll put that in a frame. I hope it fits. I should have checked. I did check yesterday when I prepared the boards. Sometimes the frames aren't made totally accurate, and even a 32nd of an inch or a millimetre out in one corner is enough to make a difference to get the board in 3/4 of the way. If it fits, I might have to put a couple of little panel pins, veneer pins, in the back to solder it in. I'll have to paint my frame again soon. See that? Yeah, see that doesn't fit. Well, that'll do. Oh look, there we are, that's not too bad. Alright, well there we are, a bit of a Lake District scene. Not enough contrast there, but I'll adjust it before I photograph it. So this is on YouTube. What's next? I've got another two to do today, I hope. Hope I can get them all done for you. I've got to get that out now. Well, when that's dried, I'll sand it down a bit on the edge. It's very thin, but you can see. But 2mm thick, and it's light, it's tough, and it handles very well when it's primed and roughed up with a bit of gesso, or my homemade gesso. Okay, thanks for watching that one, folks. I'll get that uploaded now. Bye bye.